A pheasant. There's the duck. Mushrooms. Toad. I found a chamomile. Crown. Here's the sun. Oh yeah, that's the fan. Chamomile. So the pheasant. Now we just need the mushrooms. And a crown. Where was the third spot of the mushrooms? Or did we only see the two places? Two of the places? Maybe we did. I might be thinking of something else. And that crown, I do believe this and the head and this part here is the two of them. I think we've seen three. No, we haven't. That was the first one. So maybe these mushrooms are also in a new place. It's so hard to see in this darkness. This is the least favorite one. If I have to say something, I really don't like this flashlight thing. I don't mind one or two scenes, but use this so much, it's way too much if you ask me. I could have wished for some more variations. Maybe also some more scenes if they intend to use or to make so many chapters if they're gonna make another game. Then they should make it a tad different than this one. It gets kind of tedious when only what you have 10 locations. That's not much. Has that woman gone mad? I won't sacrifice my beard. Oh fine, cut one braid from my mustache. My men must appreciate my sacrifice. Alright, let's go to the ship. In the darkness again. Runes. Anchor. Tree of life. Yeah. Starfish. No. Paddle. Anchor is right there. Canteen. A razor. That's the one we need for Thor. Then we have a bottle. So now we just need the starfish. There we go. Excellent job. The potion is ready, but how will we make them drink such a disgusting concoction? Brilliant, Storykeeper. By masking it in ale, we will make it irresistible to the Vikings. Let's go assemble the keg of ale. There we go. Next one is called Secret Mission. As we distributed the cure to Thor's men, I received a cryptic message. Storykeeper, meet me in the Winter Garden. Come alone. Hurry. May I go with you, Storykeeper? I need... Well, it's at the same place you're going. We need a rose. Alright. Mushroom and butterfly. And we have the sun. There's the rose. Okay, so we have the sun in a new location. It's right there. The pillow. Also new. I've only seen two. Watering can. The duck. And a toad. It's not up here. The pheasant. An orange. We also have a toad somewhere. Talking flower. Ah, it's a talking flower. There's the pillow. So now we just need the mischievous little toad. It's not up there. Where else have I seen this? down here. There's the toad. Made out of stone. Alright. Ta-da-da! The cryptic note was neatly written, and only one of my friends have magic flowers. Did you guess that note was from me, Storykeeper? Sorry for the distraction, but you're the only one I trust. I don't trust the Vikings. Their story about coming here was far too convenient. I'll prove they're villains. I may be strong, but I'm terrible at blending in. Help me disguise myself, and I will prove that I'm telling the truth. Alright. Let's go find some disguise. And we got goggles. Gyroscope. What is that? That one, okay. Coffee pot. Step ladder. The safe. Cryptex. And we got a map as well. Telegraph. Cryptex. Disguise kit. What is this? Coffee pot and cryptex. I don't know what this is. Something we had before. I'm not really sure as to what that is. Beakers. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've had that before. So the coffee pot usually always is over here. Maybe it's a different version of a coffee pot. An actual coffee pot, actually, it could be. There we go. It isn't. Let's find the cryptex. I've only seen this in 2 places. There it is. Alright, we found the disguise kit. I saw Thor sneaking around his ship. He hid something in his cabin, but it's locked. Oh no, though. What did he hide? An illusion. What are you hiding? A piano. Scepter. The lily. That's a new thing. A small vial. It's right here. Spinning top. Another type of scissor. And a mouse. The pesky mouse. And then we got this one. Croissant. It's been a while since we had that one. That's not the scissors that I need. It's right here. The pelican. And I guess we need this one. Alright. 3 to go. That's a lemon. Slice of lemon. Okay. Never seen that before. A spinning top. Where are you? And also that croissant. Usually there, there, here, or here. So that's 4 different places, so now we have 5. Or the 5th place. I think you're overstretching a bit. Let's try and zoom in. Here's the croissant. A spinning top. There we go. Alright, we found the pick lock. Storykeeper, can you be my lookout while I search Thor's cabin? Squawk like a seagull if you see anyone. How do I squawk like a seagull? Alright, it's still dark here on the ship. So we got a hammer. Runes. A horn. A bottle. Anchor. A lighthouse. That was a new one. It's probably just a small figurine. Here it is. A wheel. And a notebook. Alright. I gave my dagger to my helmsman and sent him to find Beauty. He'd better do it right this time. I told you those Vikings are villains, but I know the perfect way to make him confess his crime. Lady Dracula is a master of potions. Surely she must have a truth serum prepared. Good idea, Mr. Beast. Alright, we have silhouettes. A ferret. Handbag. We got the envelope. A scythe. Then we have this weird looking coon. There we go. And the mortal and pestle. And a truth serum. Alright, so where is this mortal and pestle? Right there. Storykeeper, call a meeting. We have gathered enough evidence against Thor. And in the meantime, I will hide all his weapons. Alright, so we assembled all these into a dagger. Beauty's research. I wonder what she's gonna find out. Thor, did you send your man to murder my wife? No lying. You drank truth serum. Are you serious? I wrote about a gift for Beauty and asked my man to show her how to use it. That's impossible. I know what I saw. Darling, it's true. You all people should know not to judge by appearances. You should apologize to Thor. Meanwhile, I'm going to research what I can do about the void. Care to join me, Storykeeper? No, just left him baffled there. Hurry, spray Beast's herbicide potion on this monster. Alright, let's do that. 25 of the yellow ones. I'll start by doing that. Alright, roughly halfway. Maybe we should do something over here. Don't know if that will help me. Doesn't look like it. Six turns to go. Doesn't look like it's gonna favor my side right now. All right. So now I've got 17. Oh, there we go. 3 to go. Alright. We nailed it. Well, the Masters of the Darkness won't let us relax, Beauty. How did you want to explore the void? I have a chest that contains a collection of ancient manuscripts. They're very fragile and extremely rare. Oh my. Now, where did that chest of scrolls get to? As you know, our furniture is alive, so items tend to wander off. Beauty's parlor. That's a new location. Alright, let's take a look at that. Got some moving gloves down by the piano. And we got the void crawling in. Alright, that's a new location. Let's take a look. Pistol and lion, hat and cookies. Well, here's the hat. Carriage. Pistol, lion and cookies. I can hear the mouse skittering around. This looks beautiful, actually. Tea set. So that carriage might be a small item, I think. That's the tea set. The pistol. Chest. And heart. Here's the chest. So now we just need the lion and carriage. Unless they mean that the carriage is something else and not the horse-drawn one. Although I don't exactly know what that could be then. Looks like the gloves are giving us a number. There's the carriage. And now we just need a lion. Probably a small one. Starting off rough. There's the lion. Alright. Chest of scrolls. Please, my lady, allow me to carry this heavy chest for you. It's the least I can do after all that has happened. I've heard that Mr. Holmes have gathered complete works of Storyworld's history, which may unveil many mysteries, including the Void's origin. But first, let me read the diary. We fought another monster, a siren mutated by the Void into the nightmare's Nokken. I think we read that. Later I received a cryptic message asking to come alone. It turned out the sender was Beast, and he confined he didn't trust Thor or his men. He even spied on them and saw a Viking threaten beauty with a knife. However, this was just him jumping to conclusions, as the knife was actually a gift. We were no further than we were before. Thor's men didn't know who made the kidnapped beauty. Sherlock suggested checking the ship's log, and we found out a hawk's message came in after. Thor left. Someone lured them here, and whoever it is, they're very dangerous. Alright, let's continue. Secret archive. And yet again we have the darkness. Gyroscope, goggles, metronome, and beakers. There's the beakers. Step ladder. Let's see what we can find. There's the metronome. A map. Yes. The tower bridge. I saw that over here. Cryptex. That gyroscope. Is that globe-looking thing? With all those dials and gears. Telegraph. And stacks of books. There we go. So, where are you hiding? My 3 last items. Okay, so that's 3 items that we are looking for, which we can't spot any of. Let's try and zoom in then. Anything caught in the cobweb? No. Sadly not. There's the goggles. Finally, one of the items. Now we just need the gyroscope and the stepladder. And the stepladder should be fairly easy to spot. Although it isn't very big, but still. Yeah. I can see where this is going. She's holding it in her hands. Alright, so we got the history books. I'd also like to borrow Lady Dracula's register of dark magicians to reveal who might be willing to work against us. Well, let's go ask her then. Alright, silhouettes this time. We got that weird crystal. The toad. Modern pestle. Then we got the book. Then we have a vial. And a flower. Alright, we found the book. Dark magic is a closely guarded secret by an inner circle of magicians. Any of the names on that list could become powerful foes. Thor's army have sailed all over Storyworld. I'd like to reference some of their maps. Well, let's go find some maps then. In the utter darkness. There's no light in this harbor, apparently. Tree of Life isn't in its usual spot. And we got some kind of wooden horse. Or doll, or whatever it is. A mermaid. Sitting right there. A compass. And a hammer. It's not there. A shell, I think it is. There's the compass. I think this might be the rune stones. Just in another location than we're used to. There's the shell. And here's the maps. Alright. Last items. I wonder where these rune stones are. I think I've only spotted them here. And I accidentally clicked on them, so I didn't get the chance to see them properly. One of the first couple of times. And also a Tree of Life. There are the runes. Okay. Stashed on the shields. Who would have guessed? What about this octopus? And that Tree of Life. That's gonna be interesting to find. I've only seen it up here. Here's the hammer. Is it up here in the mountains? It's natural habitat. Let's try and zoom in. It's probably some kind of drawing, just like the one up here. Just need to figure out where it is. Or did we spot it somewhere else, actually? Now that I've had some time to refresh my memory. I think we did. On a small item. A very small tree. But where was it? Lots of plants stuck in its... Is that a tree? No. That's interesting. Where did they put it? Alright, that is completely gone. I think I've clicked almost everything. I know I haven't clicked everything because otherwise I would have found it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, just as I suspected. Alright, so we got the map location. Let's review some of the local newspapers and see if anything unusual have happened lately. You never know. Alright, let's continue. I got the hamster, but it usually stands here or there. Right over here. Bellows. Got the scarf. And a mask. Globe. And this one. Alright, got a box of newspapers. So now we just need a mask and a bellow. The bellows is standing there. And here's the mask. Voila! Using everything we've learned so far, I can pinpoint the location of an ancient book. Well, let's do that. Let's combine these items. Completed the collection. Well, let's go. Another start to the chapter. We are halfway in the chapter. That means we need 4 more, I don't know. The ciphered message.